Let me ask you something, buddy. Over all the movies you and I have seen over the years, let me ask you something. You ever seen Roadhouse?
Swayze?
No, man. No. McGregor. Now, let me explain something to you, man. There are reboots, there are remakes, and there are sequels. And this, my friend, for some reason, is all and none at the same time. This movie is a clusterfuck of madness, of debauchery, betrayal, and just good old times down in Florida.
Florida. Okay.
In Florida.
Bit of a change
In
from rural Missouri.
Yeah, in Florida.
Oh.
You know what I mean? In the old, good old state of Florida. The movie takes place in the Keys when a young bar owner searches for a roadhouse bouncer, and she finds none other than Mr. Mysterio, Jarhead, Donnie Darko, Jake Gyllenhaal himself. And he goes by Edward Dalton. And this motherfucker is a bad man. The first scene you get of him is Post Malone beating the ever-living shit out of someone. And then they're like, who's the next challenger? It's $3,000. And then he walks in, takes off his hoodie, and they realize who it is. And Post Malone's like, no, I'm not fighting him. No, that's the level of fear, apparently, Jake Gyllenhaal instills in people immediately in this movie. And it's so great. He takes the job, goes down to the Keys. And it just shows how beautiful Florida is, you know, with the gators and the drug running and the explosions and, you know, like the beautiful beach and the scenery, you know.
Sounds like a real man's man of a movie.
You know, it's genuinely incredible. You know, the movie was top notch. You know, it was a straight to Amazon style movie. You know what I mean? Just legendary.
Straight to prime.
So Elwood Dalton lands in Keys in Florida, and he decides to go to the bar. He learns all of the rules, all the regulations, and how to go about living in the Keys. And this movie just shows how bad of a man Gyllenhaal really is. The first fight scene you really get of him is him going up against 5 bikers, and he's like, "Hey man, you don't have to do this. We can just." He looks at the bikers and he's like, "Hey, is there a hospital nearby or something?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and one of the bikers goes, "So, you know, like 25 minutes away." You know, and then he proceeds to just beat the effervescent shit out of all 5 bikers. Then ensues just a giant debacle of buffoonery in this movie, where there's explosions, there's crocodiles, there's bar fights, there's Conor McGregor. This man is insane.
That's like groundskeeper Willie.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
That was a good one.
You've got the shit in. You want to get sued? And Conor McGregor is the ultimate villain. There's Thanos. You know, there's Darth Maul. There's Darth Vader. And then there's Nox. Because once Nox is on the job, it's over, baby. You know what I mean? It's just... Conor McGregor is a lethal man in this movie. When they finally meet, it's just utter chaos, dude. It's everything we wanted in-game to be with fight scenes. It was just... His acting alone is top-notch A1. Like, Oscar. Give him an Oscar for this, dude. Like, where the fuck is everyone? Oh, so sandwiches. Just, Conor McGregor is an absolute legend. So, while working all this together, they realize that they're trying to get rid of the Roadhouse. Jake Gyllenhaal has to fight Conor McGregor in a gigantic battle. And it's beautiful, dude. It just shows what type of plot armor Conor McGregor can have if he decides to sign on to a movie. And Jake Gyllenhaal got so fucking ripped that people thought he was an actual UFC fighter. Everyone don't walk. Run to your couch to just relax, kick back, and enjoy Roadhouse.